Faith Friendship has been serving the Lancaster and surrounding counties for 22 years, and we help to serve those that are marginalized and often misunderstood.
It provides care, sustenance, acceptance, and love for a segment of the population that is very sadly marginalized, left behind, and largely ignored.
They're highly vulnerable, and they're individuals that aren't well enough to live alone, but they don't meet the criteria to be institutionalized. So Faith Friendship is that in-between ministry that can serve their needs.
When I got here, I thought this place feels like home. This feels like where I want to be. And I haven't been disappointed. It's been really good experience for me to be here. I don't want this to end or change in any way. I think everything here runs very well. It's just been a real calm environment, a place where you get your medications every day, you remain stable, which has been one of my problems in the past. The fact that you have that routine and people are watching out for you, and they know it's important for you to remain on the medications that you've been prescribed by your professionals, that makes a world of difference.
It's been an answer to prayer to have Donnie here at Faith Friendship. He is a friendly guy. He quickly makes friends, I think, and his residents like him and get along with him. And the staff is friendly, and we're just confident that he's well taken care of here.
I think that pretty much everyone out in the public has heard that there was sexual abuse incidents that have happened, and my brother was a victim of the abuse. And I can just tell you from the standpoint of a family member, I met the abuser and would have never known, in fact, had no thought about him at all except for how wonderful he was and how grateful I was that he was here, because he went above and beyond and seemed like such a caring Christian man. So he had everyone fooled, including the family members.
This coworker had been with the ministry for almost 15 years, and this was devastating. However, Faith Friendship responded quickly and decisively, behaving as if it was true and praying against all hope that it wasn't. And over the course of the next couple of months, the law enforcement officials and the state regulators did their investigations, and after some time, they decided that the allegations were credible. After we found out that they were going to file charges against this now former employee, I realized that where there's one, there's more. And so I began to think about how to individually interview each one of our residents in a safe and private way, so that whatever they wanted to share that was on their heart, that they could bring it to us and know that they were safe. I conducted most of the interviews, and a member of my management team documented and witnessed each meeting. And as a result of that, 13 more men came forward with stories of abuse. And I don't have words adequate enough to describe to you how that felt. And what I can tell you is that it wasn't because of any outside agency, law enforcement or regulatory, that we took this right action in pursuing truth. It was because the Spirit of God wanted the abuse to stop, and He wanted their stories to be told. And so we did what He told us to do, which eventually led to over 662 counts of institutional sexual assault and indecent assault against this former beloved caretaker. This person didn't just fool us. He was a member in good standing in his church, volunteer at other organizations. I'm sure his family was stunned and devastated. And the state didn't pick it up either during their annual inspection. So it wasn't just Faith Friendship that was shocked. An entire community was shaken by this deception.
One man did this horrible thing, and he is being punished for it through the justice system of our country, of our state. But the residents who live here are, if this place closes down, they're going to continue to be punished through losing of their home. And that doesn't seem right to me. We need to support them.
So if they're to shut down, there's going to be 70-some people that are literally out on the streets, going to have to figure out how to survive.
We need the support of the people who have supported us in the past, who might not be supporting us now for whatever their reasons. All of us who remain here are victims of what happened, because now our situation is in flux. We don't know how we're going to sustain ourselves going forward. I mean, this is a home for us, and I think everybody here feels that way. We don't want this to end or change in any way, and anything that can be done to make sure that happens will be a blessing.
They've already been traumatized enough. They don't deserve to lose their home, their community, their safety, and their stability because of the evil actions of one man.
It speaks to the urgency of the need for financial assistance and for prayer support for Faith Friendship. That needs to happen in order for Faith Friendship to not only survive, because Faith Friendship needs to do more than just survive. It needs to thrive, it needs to expand.
This is a great place, and this is still a great place, and they are still shining the light of Jesus and taking care of people with mental illness and special needs that have nowhere else to go. And they need it so much. They literally will go out of business, and these people will be put in the streets. And they need it now more than ever.
I would love to just share with everyone to please come, see what Faith Friendship's all about, but most importantly, not just give financially, but volunteer here. The residents here, they need to know that people care about them in our community. They need to feel seen and heard and loved by our community. And my biggest fear would be if something were to happen, that this home would have to shut down, that they would feel that they've been left behind. We just don't want that to happen to them. And it just takes that first step, and I promise if you come here, your life will change.